Valentine's Day. A day filled with love, joy, and romantic emotions. But have you ever thought that this day could also hide terrifying truths? A day celebrated worldwide as a symbol of happiness can turn into a nightmare for some. This Valentine's Day, we bring you 3 horrifying true stories that replaced love with fear and anxiety. If you're ready, let's dive into these terrifying real-life tales, completely opposite to the emotions of Valentine's Day. Betrayal in love. This story is about a young girl, Amina, who was preparing for what she thought would be the most beautiful day of her life. Valentine's Day was approaching, and Amina had a special person in her life, the one she had been dreaming about for a long time. His name was Usman, and Amina believed this day would be special for them. She was eagerly waiting to spend the day with him. Amina and Usman met during their college days, and soon a strong bond formed between them. Usman became an essential part of Amina's life. She had bought a beautiful red dress and styled her hair perfectly to look stunning for him. Usman had promised her a special surprise for this day. But as Valentine's Day arrived, Amina started feeling uneasy. Usman had been texting her since the morning, but his messages were vague. Amina called him immediately, but there was something off about his voice. "Where are you, Usman?" Amina asked with concern. There was hesitation in Usman's voice. "Amina, I have some important work. I'll meet you later." Amina thought he might be busy for a while, but the importance of the day made her anxious. She kept waiting for Usman, but he never showed up. The afternoon passed and still there was no message from him. Finally, Amina decided to go to Usman's house. As she arrived, she found the door slightly open. Stepping inside, she was left in shock. In Usman's bedroom, another girl was sitting comfortably, chatting and laughing with him. Amina's heart shattered. Her eyes filled with a mix of rage and heartbreak. But this was just the beginning. Amina's life was about to uncover a terrifying truth. The girl with Usman wasn't just another fling. She was Amina's childhood friend, Faryal. The same Faryal whom Amina had cut off from her life years ago. Unbeknownst to her, Faryal had been secretly involved with Usman. Together they had been plotting something far more sinister than just betrayal. Amina's heart pounded as she confronted Usman. "What are you doing, Usman?" she asked in a trembling voice, her eyes wide with fear. Usman and Faryal stood up, startled. For a brief moment, there was fear on Usman's face, but no guilt in his eyes. He took a step toward her and said, "Amina, I wanted to tell you everything, but I didn't want to ruin your life." Amina's hands clenched into fists. "Why didn't you tell me? I trusted you." Usman hesitated but finally admitted, "It was for your own good. I wanted to protect you and Faryal from what was coming." Amina's mind reeled. She stepped back, overwhelmed with grief, deception, and a deeper, darker realization. Her eyes landed on Usman's bedside drawer. Something urged her to open it. Inside, she found a small, folded paper with cryptic notes written on it. Notes that had always been there, but she had never understood their meaning. This wasn't just a betrayal. It was a horrifying conspiracy. Usman and Faryal weren't just in love. They were tangled in a dark secret connected to Amina's past. A sudden jolt ran through Amina's body. This was the moment she had to face reality. The truth behind their actions wasn't just to betray her. It was linked to something far more sinister. A past revenge, a chilling mystery, and a terrifying twist that Amina never saw coming. She looked back at Usman. Her heart raced as she realized she was about to uncover the most horrifying secret of her life.